everyone, my name is Vicky and today is Monday, March 9th. I'm on vacation, so woohoo! I don't have to work for the whole week. I'm so happy, but today's conversation is going to be about physical discrimination. When someone sees you and you have multiple sclerosis, you feel horrible, but the other person sees you and you look great. There's no, sometimes the human mind is just automatically profiles you like, oh, this person, nothing's wrong with them. I don't know why they're using the electrical scooter at Walmart, or parking in the handicap parking spot. I don't know if you've ever gone through that, but I know there's a lot of people with multiple sclerosis that I've seen online that have complained about that. And I know that one time when I went to a multiple sclerosis meeting, I was with my cousin and we were both there. We were standing, I had pain on the bottom of my legs, but you couldn't see it. No one could tell. The person that was registering us was like, oh, well, who are you with? Like, that has like, why are you here? Kind of, sort of. So I was like, well, she's like, well, who has multiple sclerosis? Like, who are you here with? And I'm like, I'm here with myself. My cousin hadn't got there yet. So I was like, just signing up, by myself. My cousin was coming and she looked at me kind of ugly. And I was like, what is going on? Like, why are you looking at me like that? So anyways, so she was like, okay. So then she gave me like some pamphlets or whatever. But then another lady walked in with a cane. And she's like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Like a total different welcoming. Like, it was completely different. And I was like, why are you talking to me with an attitude? And then someone comes in with a cane and you're like, oh, hi, like, I get it. Like, they probably look like they need more help than I do, and that's fine. Help them, but don't give me an attitude just because I'm here. And maybe in your head you're like, oh, you're just trying to get free stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because in most of the multiple sclerosis meetings or conferences, they have like free food and free stuff, like little freebies or whatever the case may be there. So I don't know what was going on in her head. But I'm thinking, that's not right. Like, how is that right to me? So my husband also, he doesn't want me to get a handicap sticker for my car. I want to get one because sometimes I have to go to the restroom really bad. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go on myself like a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe 3-year-olds are better than me going to the restroom. But I don't know, what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go now to the restroom. I don't know if my foot is gonna cramp up more when I get off this car. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So my husband's like, no, other people need it more than you. I'm like, how do you know other people need it more than me? You don't know that. Like, I want a handicap sticker. I still haven't gotten one. I've had this disease for 14 years and I haven't gotten a handicap sticker because my husband's like, when you get older, then you're probably going to need one because you got one when you were younger. And I'm like, I don't think it works that way. If you need one, you need one. So I tough it out. I might ask for one. I have an appointment this coming Friday to my neurologist. I'll let y'all know. I might also ask about CBD THC oil, cannabis oil that was approved in May of 2019 here in Texas. So I am in Texas. Either way, so I'm going to do that. I'll let y'all know what happens. But I just wanted to kind of touch base on that because there is a lot of naive people, just like I used to be. I used to be very naive. Like, I just, out of nowhere, my mind would start thinking, that person doesn't need that scooter at Walmart. Like, how do I know that person doesn't need that scooter at Walmart? I used to think like that before I went through my own stuff. And it wasn't something that I wanted to think. It just automatically happened. It's like humans are very judgmental sometimes, including myself. That's why I'm talking about this, because I am a person that used to think like that out of nowhere, not even wanting to think that way. Just automatic. Like, have you ever thought, oh, well, that person probably doesn't even need that? You know what I'm saying? For me, it was a scooter. For me, it was like a scooter at Walmart. I'm like, that person probably just needs to walk. Like, what is it to me? Like, I don't know. Maybe that person is aching and just needs some groceries, and that's why they went to Walmart, and it's going to be easier for them to get on a scooter and get their groceries. So either way, sympathy, people, goes a long way. Now, enabling and sympathy are two different things, so that's a whole nother topic. But I'm just saying, like, you never know what a person's going through. If you're watching this and don't have a physical impairment that's internal, because our physical impairment usually, or it's not physical, our impairment usually with multiple sclerosis or any other disease, fibromyalgia, anything else, usually it's not a physical impairment. It's an internal impairment. So therefore, you don't know what you're going to go through. Sometimes it's even cancer. You don't know it's there. My father-in-law, I love him to death. Like, he had a tumor in his brain, and he people don't know. You can't tell. Thank God is so gracious. Like, he had surgeries. Like, he's had multiple surgeries in his brain, like in his head, and oh my God, he's doing so great. Like, every now and then, yeah, he has problems, but nobody could see it with the naked eye. You cannot see his problems, like, at all. So it's not only people with multiple sclerosis, but if you are the person who cares for someone, or a person who doesn't even know about this disease, just want to let you know that you never know what people are going through. But it goes both ways. The person who has the disease also, you know what, sometimes I'm just like, only God can judge me. Hey, Tupac. But like, you have to try to have thicker skin, just because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know any better sometimes. But either way, I've learned to be like, you know what, shake it off. But sometimes it's harder said than done. Like, see, we're human, we're flesh. Like, sometimes our feelings get hurt, and this disease attacks our central nervous system, so it goes all the way up to our brain. You don't know what's going on in the person's brain, period, whether you have multiple sclerosis or not, whether you have any other disease or not. It goes both ways. You don't know what's going on with these people, so you don't know what their life is like. So you know what, kindness goes a long way. Also, not paying attention. Like, to me, I have a gift. I've said it in other videos. If you haven't watched my other videos, please go down to my channel, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell if you would wish. All these videos are based on multiple sclerosis, because that's what I go through, and that's what I want to help others with. Overcome some of these obstacles that come along with multiple sclerosis and other diseases that may mimic multiple sclerosis, or just human life, just everyday life. Because you know what, people with multiple sclerosis, they go through everyday life sometimes thinking, oh my God, how am I gonna make it through the next day? Like, I've thought of that before. Like, oh my God, how am I gonna wake up the next day and really do this again? Some people that don't have multiple sclerosis, they do the same. You know what I'm saying? They think the same, because it's just so much in life that you go through sometimes, and you don't know. So anyways, you guys keep your head up and keep on pushing, and I wish you guys the best. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.